It's that time. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Spin into Stillness, our Wednesday evening meditation. I am Reverend Robin Nashak, and I am your meditation guide into the stillness this evening, as I am every Wednesday evening. And I am so grateful that you are all here tonight, having made a practice, semi-regular, regular, sporadic, but a practice it is. And you are here and you are meditating whenever you join. So you might be joining the live stream, or you could be joining the recording, but you are here. You found us. You're going to take that journey into the stillness. You're going to receive some guidance that you have been waiting to receive, and hopefully have some fun while you do. We've got a pretty set routine for our Wednesday evenings, and we want to start by taking some moments to reflect on what we expect to experience tonight, what our intention might be to ask of our deeper selves, or to discover from our deepest self. It can be in the form of a question. It can be in the form of a statement of experience or intention or of desire. So perhaps you might think about something that you are definitely seeking, and you can write that down as a statement. And we do this so that we can really guide the process, and so that when we draw that card that will be our guide tonight, that card can be the answer to the question. That card can be the guidance that we seek. And we can then shape our journey inward to discover more fully what the card means, how it aligns with our personal intentions, with our statements of desires. Does that make sense? And of course, once we set those intentions, we will draw, at least for a bit, from this beautiful deck of cards called the Osho Zen Tarot. We had some really beautiful cards. They are the tarot deck, and so there are corresponding suits to the Rider-Waite deck, but the cards are really beautifully illustrated and painted and positively shaped and formed. Even the ones that deliver challenging messages for us are usually heads up to be aware of what could be happening with us, to us, or around us. So it's pretty easy. We'll draw the card together, and then we'll take a little trip into our own personal stillness. It's a spin into the stillness and find out what we discover there. At the end of the meditation, at the end of the meditation, we will then send them out into the universe to return to us. So that is either going to come back to us as that answer, as that guidance, as that experience. We will, I think they're done. We will gather everybody's intentions on this one ticket, which I'm going to write everybody's intentions. And so all of the energy that I'm getting from whenever I receive it will go right into this ticket. This will get burnt and sent out into the universe. And so it will be much like we were in person, and we had a beautiful braising bowl there ready ready for us to drop our individual intentions into. But this one will represent all of them this evening. So before we get started, let us take that moment to just reflect. Maybe you've done it already because you are a return meditator, you're a return spinner into the stillness. But perhaps you have it prepared. You don't have to write it down, but if you can think about it and then maybe kind of imagine it as being held in your palm as we meditate, so that you can charge that meditation, so that you can charge that energy and send it off to this slip of paper that I will be writing everyone's intentions. So I'm going to reflect on my personal intention and then write, of course, everyone's intentions before we get started. Sounds like fun. It is every week. So let's do it. Just one moment while we read it. Turn up the music. All right, so I've got mine, wrote a long one for myself. And then, of course, I did write everyone's intentions. Can you see it in the light? Everyone's intentions right here on this little slip of paper. All of the energy from you, from whenever you are meditating, from wherever you are meditating, coming right here to be sent out into the flames and returned to us. The next step in our process, as you may or may not know, is our shuffling of the cards. Now, again, this is something that we like to gather all of the energy from everywhere out in the field, from wherever you are, from whenever you are. There is no time or space. And as I shuffle the cards, you get to add your energy to them as if you were shuffling them yourself, as if we were doing a private reading. So as I shuffle, get that book, as I shuffle, you will send me your energy however you can. So you can scrunch up your eyes, you can hold up your hands or your palms to send me that energy. You can just relax and let it flow from you to here, into this deck as we shuffle it. Again, it's like you're having the opportunity to do it. I draw the top card so that there is no discrepancy of reaching into the card deck to intuit my own pull. We're going to agree that the top one represents all of ours. And so you'll see that it is just the top card once we're done shuffling the cards. It makes sense, right? So let's do that. I will grab the book once I set the card down, and we will have the answers that we are seeking for this week, for this evening. It's Wednesday, July 20th. 2 days away from Leo season. Yay. I am a Leo. But more on that later. So let's do this. Let's shuffle. I'm going to just look at the backs of the cards. So send me that energy. All right. Let us see what the Oracle, aka our deep self, because I may be drawing the card, but it is your deep self that is requested the card. So whatever answer you seek, whatever statement you've made of your own heart's desire is being answered or responded to in this card. What is this card? It is. Ooh, I was just thumbing through this card today. The card is no thingness, nothingness, no thingness. This is a cool card, and I think you will find that out. So I'm going to set it down. We're going to read a little bit about it and go from there. So, to look at that card for a few seconds. I'll go grab the book that I threw across the floor. No thingness. Nothingness is. I want to make you dizzy there. All right, no thingness. Well, usually I ask us to look at the card, look at some of the details, remember that card, remember what it looks like. Instead, we are looking at something that is no thingness, no one thing. Let's see what the book has to say and what corresponding card this might be in the Rider-Waite deck. So I believe it is it's a major arcana, and it is no thingness. Card number 5 of the major arcana. All right, here we go. Being in the gap can be disorienting and even scary. Nothing to hold on to. No sense of direction, not even a hint of what choices and possibilities might lie ahead. But it was just this state of pure potential that existed before the universe was created. All you can do now is to relax into this nothingness. Fall into this silence between the words. Watch this gap between the outgoing and the incoming breath, and treasure each empty moment of this experience. Something sacred is about to be born. As I read that, I got chills. Something sacred is about to be born. That sounds just beautiful and exciting. We can live expectantly of this something beautiful waiting to be born out of this no-thingness. Buddha has chosen one of the really very potential words, shunyata. The English word, the English equivalent, nothingness, is not such a beautiful word. Shunyata, nothingness. That's why I would like to make it no thingness. Because nothing is not just nothing, it is all. Nothing is not just nothing, it is all. It is vibrant with all possibilities. It is potential, absolute potential. It is unmanifest, but it contains all. In the beginning is nature, in the end is nature. So why, in the middle, do you make so much fuss? Why, in the middle, becoming so worried, so anxious, so ambitious? Why create such despair? Nothingness to no-thingness is the whole journey. So why I love this so much is that no thing is everything. No one thing means everything. So when we say nothing is impossible, everything's possible. If we say nothing is important, no one thing is important, that means that everything is important in our lives. So I feel this is a beautiful perspective to check in with that intention. What question did we ask? And you can cheat and look at it now if you want, if you haven't written it down, reflect on it. And I was pretty specific. So how does no thingness, no one thingness, no unique thingness speak to what you have asked or stated tonight? So let's do it. Let's go into that space of no thingness and let's do it together. And we will start as we always do with the breath. You don't even have to think about opening your eyes again to look at the card because there is no thing on it. But we will breathe. We will breathe together. So we will take a breath in with our nose and we will hold it. Now, this excerpt on the card, or this passage on the card, talks about that gap between the breath, that gap between inhaling and exhaling, and then exhaling and inhaling. So let's just start with our first two breaths, paying attention to that gap as we inhale. So we know we inhale slowly. Now that it's there, just pay attention to that gap. What exists in that nothingness? And then exhale. Pay attention to this nothingness as we have exhaled. Inhale again. And hold, be aware of that gap. And exhale. Once again, aware of that gap. On our third breath, let's inhale fully, and you can allow your eyes to flutter shut. And then if you can, keep them just rolled back slightly toward your forehead, toward your third eye as you do. And then just try to hold them like that throughout the meditation. Now that you've made yourself comfortable, we'll take that one last breath together. Let's pay attention to that gap. And so our breathing for the next few moments, on our own, we are going to pay attention to that gap as we inhale and hold, and then exhale. Pay attention to the gap as you inhale again and then hold. So for the next few minutes, it is in the gap, in that space between breaths, that you will find yourself becoming more and more relaxed and yet alert as we pay attention to that gap. We free from our physical bodies, becoming more and more relaxed, so much so that we feel no more pains, no more angsts mentally or spiritually. Physical aches. And then as we allow our breath to return to normal, knowing that that gap is that place of no-thingness. Nothing is happening there. No one thing is happening there. In that gap, our bodies and all of its limitations disappear. We know our breath will keep us alive and steady. But we also know in the gap no-thingness resides. And as our bodies seem to dissolve or dematerialize for a few moments, what is left is a no-thingness. And so without our physical bodies, we feel no pain, we feel no anxiety or stress. We feel completely comfortable and safe. And we allow this space, this gap that we have embraced, this no-thingness, to surround our essence, to collect and envelop our presence. That consciousness part of us, free from pain and anxiety and stress. We allow the no-thingness which is both no one thing and everything, to surround us and envelop us as we relax into it. It could appear as darkness, but this no-thingness is more of a sensation than it is a visual experience. This no-thingness is a place of creativity, of inspiration, of all possibilities. Not just one possibility, but every possibility. And for the next few moments, I invite everyone participating to recall your question or statement, and reflect how no-thingness is the answer, is the guidance, is the insight that you have sought. There's no such response as this is not the right answer or the right insight. It is. So if you can see it immediately, wonderful. But if you're challenged, then it's up to us, who may not see it so clearly, to ask for understanding on how no thingness is the perfect response. It's just the response we've needed. Then once you have looked and felt the envelopment of this no thingness, the relaxation into it, allow that no thingness to speak to you in the language, in the way that you understand. It empowers you, that offers a solution, that answers a question. Allow this place of no thingness. And all you have to do is just be in this space of no thingness and allow its voice, your voice from within, to be the answer you seek and the guidance you have called for. These are your few moments. I will see you on the other side of them. You can allow the tones to take you deeper. You can allow a mantra that you've chosen for yourself about no thingness to take you deeper, whatever you would like. The next few moments are yours. They begin now. We're swirling about in our no-thingness. We are swirling about and receiving the answers and the guidance and the insight that we have asked for. And the answers we received have come from deep within. From the source, from the all that speaks to us from deep within. There are no wrong answers to the question. There are no false paths. There's only a journey to the life that we seek. We can't fail. As we often do, let us just take one bit of time before we come back from our journey to move beyond our own essence. Our own essence here in this no-thingness, where no-thing is everything. Meaning everything and everybody. Let us just open our experience and recognize all those who have joined us now, who will join us in the future. Because we know no one thing, no one soul, no one being means that all beings are present here in this space. Let us acknowledge and greet as we do. It's wordless, and yet it means so much. To be a part of a community that makes these journeys together in safety and in love, in compassion, and in curiosity. seeing only the best in ourselves, finding only the best in the answers and the guidance. Let us say our goodbye greetings to our every presence, every soul, every one and everything here. And let us move from our no-thingness to our material body and space and time so gently. And that's just happening as we pay attention to the breath that surrounds each of those gaps, that has been surrounding each of those gaps for the last few minutes. Coming in through our nose and out through our mouth, surrounding that gap as we inhale and exhale. We slowly begin to discover our bodies around us as part of us. Where there was no thingness, there now is our physical being. And as we return to our bodies and our bodies return to us, we realize that we are free in this moment of pain and anxiety and despair. We are whole, as we always are whole. We get a glimpse of this beautiful wholeness that is truth. Just as everyone and everything is truth. Let us return to our bodies fully by taking those 3 breaths. We're going to keep our eyes closed on the first 2. We will open on the third, so let us inhale and exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. And one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And we are back. You know, I just realized with this card, with this no thingness, and with the idea that no thing is everything, and every place, everywhere is happening at the same time or all at once. And what a great theme, because I literally just saw the movie Everything, Everywhere, All at Once 2 days ago. And it's really about this. It's really about this existence and consciousness that happens everywhere. No one thing, no one place, no one time. Our essence is infinite and is infinitely expressed. And so it's very timely. If you haven't seen the movie, I cannot recommend it enough, because it is magical and thought-provoking and relevant. So check it out for sure. How'd you do? How do you feel? Were you able to get to that space of being enveloped by this no-thingness? Experience the possibilities that are infinite from it. Because if nothing is possible, then everything is possible. So I will send my possibility into the flames now. You've charged yours. I've collected them in this one as well. So we will do that last before we say hello to everyone. There it goes. Bye. Into the flames, into the universe, into the air we go. And so it is, everyone, and so it is. So, another Wednesday night. Summer is going quickly. I can't believe it. It's Leo season, or it's going to be Leo season in a couple of days. But, once July starts, all bets are off. I'm a Leo. I have many friends who are Leos. Shocking. And so I'm glad you're all here with us tonight. Before we say hello to everybody, of course, please like and subscribe. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, even if you're watching on Zoom or if you're watching on Facebook Live. Please go back to that YouTube link and subscribe and hit like to this video. Really want to try to increase our subscribers. Really want to have you spread the word or bring somebody along with you on a Wednesday evening. It doesn't take that much time. All you have to do is sit and listen and have a little bit of courage to reflect and a little bit of determination to continue growing, evolving, and improving, and accepting and being aware. That's all. That's not too much, right? So please remember, like and subscribe. Go to the YouTube channel now if you haven't. Donations are accepted via Venmo at Spiritual Spinister or via PayPal at Spinister. So check that out there. And let's see who's here. I can see it on Zoom. Once again, Sue and Kathleen and Sandra. Hello, hello. Kristen is back. Good to see you. Even though I can't see you, it's good to see you. It's good to know that you're here. It's good to know that you continue to join us and add your energy to this beautiful community of souls that is virtual as much as it is real, right? So let's see who else is everywhere all at once. I'm on Facebook now. A little refresh. Let's see who's joined in the gap. Nina has said thumbs up as she does every week. Mwah. I was the officiant at Mia and her beautiful husband Fab's wedding quite a while ago now. Can't believe it's been as long as it's been, but boy, always glad to see her online, experience her here, to share occasional texts, and I will see you soon in person. We have to get together. So thank you for always being here. Let's check this out a little more. Let's go over to YouTube. And that's it. And again, you can always come back to YouTube or the Facebook Live stream and listen again. Again, pass it on, share the link. Let's start getting into the social media thing and let's make us go bigger, because the more people we have here, the more we have to share with one another. Looking forward to that as we ride out the summer and begin to conceive for our fall months starting in September. So it looks like that's it for tonight, guys. It is a heat wave. Stay cool, stay hydrated, stay focused on that no-thingness, because in that no-thingness, we can stay cool, we can stay calm, we can see the possibilities of relief. We can also see the possibilities for our world in this space of no-thingness. We can wipe out every preconceived notion that we have. We can go to this space where if nothing is possible, then everything is possible. So there's no reason to not envision one thing and everything that we possibly can. That is beautiful and good and compassionate and kind. So with that, I will leave you in this beautiful July evening. When next we meet, it will be the eve of my birthday. I'm a Leo. I'm going to mention it a couple of times. I'm sorry, but it'll also be the couple of days after some of our other meditators tonight, and keep them nameless so they can remain as secret, as anonymous love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you very soon, in just a week. Check the website, www.spinister.com, for tomorrow's events, and look for our newsletter. And I look forward to a blog post in the next week or so. So see you there.